Hi, welcome to Western Turnpike Golf Course for the tip of the week. I'm Herb Moreland, the golf director, and today I thought I'd go over some strategy course management type things. I do a lot of playing lessons out here, and one of my favorite holes to come to is number 1 blue. It's a par 4, relatively short in length. For the better player, it could be 7-iron to sand wedge, but it presents a whole host of problems if you're not aware of the hole itself. It's relatively straight, but when you get down and you look at the green for your second shot, it's canted or angled to the right. And there's a big yawning bunker in front of the green, and the green is sloped away from you. So it's very difficult, even if you've hit the best drive, if it's on the right side, it's very difficult for you to hold the shot or at least get it close to the hole. On this particular hole, you're much better off getting down the left side, even if you're in the left rough, because then you're facing the whole length of the green and you have a wide variety of shots you can then play. So most people, when they get to a tee, they go to the middle of the tee and try to hit it down the middle of the fairway. So I almost never go to the middle of a tee. I'm going to pick one side or the other. Fortunately, I'm pretty good at playing the ball both ways, but if you're a fader of the ball or a drawer of the ball, this can be valuable for both types of hitters. So on this particular hole on 1 blue, I want my students to come over to the right side of the green and pick out a target that's to the left. And you should always pick out a target that you see is going to be at the trajectory that you're going to hit the ball at. Don't pick targets on the ground unless you want to top it or hit it low. Always pick targets that you can see the ball fill up. So down here, there's a willow tree on the left and a maple tree on the right. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to use that as a field goal post. So I'm going to try to put my ball into that field goal portion. And it's going to give me a leeway. It's the best way I can do it. The other thing is when you're creating an angle, like if you're to the right side of the tee and you've created an angle to the left, make sure you pick a target out there that you can't reach if the ball were to go straight. Conversely, if you're on the left side of the tee playing a draw, pick a target out there that if you go straight, you can't reach it. So this game is a lot about angles. If you're a pretty big hitter, you might want to go to a 3-wood if you feel like if your best shot is going to go left into the trees or right into the trees. Just pick a target that you can't reach in the event that it goes straight. So here I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to play a little bit of a cut shot down the left-hand side, and I'll explain to you. I'm going to walk into the ball. Everything I do is going to be set up to hit this ball on the left side with a little bit of a cut. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to give myself a little practice reminder here of what I want to feel for the ball. I walk up looking at my target the whole way. Place my club in at the target. My feet will naturally align to my club face. Look at the target twice, then go. I'd like to do that in a tournament, but I don't all the time. Let's go down and see what happens for the second shot. Well, here we are. I've hit a very good drive. I'd be happy with this drive. I'd take it every time here. As you can see, I'm in the left rough, just barely in the left rough, but my lie is pretty good. Even if it wasn't, I'd feel better about this because as you can see the angle, I've got a lot of green to work with here. And you can tell the farther to the right I go, how much I have to go over with that bunker, and I can't see the green. There's some visual terror there, and the green just isn't going to hold because it's sloped away. Here I've got plenty of room on both sides of this pin to hit the ball, and front and back. So to me, I'm about, 70 or 75 yards from the green. And it's maybe a 3/4 sand wedge. I use a 58-degree sand wedge, and I'm just going to play a standard shot. I don't really think the ball is going to fly too much out of here, so I'm going to aim a little bit to the right of the pin. My playing partner's ball is on the green there, so I'm going to try to use that and go up into the tree at the highest point of the tree, and that's what I'm going to take my aim at because that's the trajectory that my shot's going to go at. So stand behind it. Take my mini practice swing. keeping my eye on the target, set my club down on the line, adjust my feet to the club, look back, hit it a little to the right. You can just see the ball coming in now. It's probably got about a 15-foot putt for birdie. It wasn't my greatest shot, but I've left myself an opportunity for a birdie, and I've taken 6 out of the equation because I've placed my tee shot in the optimal place. So good luck, give it a try, and we'll see you next time on the Tip of the Week.